everyone, this is Dwolfyj. I recently played this game called Tribe of Midgard, and I've been playing like 3 days straight and really addicted to it. So I want to do a quick review for anyone who is interested in getting this game. Right now it's on discount on Steam, I think for a couple more days. And what I did was I got the deluxe expansion, which give you a pet. I think this is pretty important. Right now the discount it's like $6-7 for the base game, and then $10-12 for the deluxe version, which is really good deal considering the original game was like 20 something. And this pet help pick up stuff, so if you don't get it, it might be more unenjoyable because if there are loot drop, you have to press F to pick them up, and I think that is quite tedious. So at the beginning, so we're playing survival mode, and as you can see, it's been 30 something days. Oh, never mind, 60 days. Oh my goodness, we're in year 2. And if you look at the map, we started in the middle island, and then later when you build the boat, you can explore the other parts. And for me, I really like exploring. You can have multiplayer. I think maybe up to 10 people. We have 3 people playing, and it was pretty nice. I think you have so these are the stations, and in order to craft things, you need material, and you can also upgrade the crafting station, so it will unlock higher level. I think it's a little bit laggy. When we were playing, I don't really feel lagginess, which is really good. Regarding the crafting, so basically you can see what you can craft, but then it will say like, oh, these things, it's required the crafting station to be higher level. Then you would have to level up your crafting station before you can craft those. In terms of so you see it says you have survived another day. So during the daytime, you can walk around and you will encounter wolves, camps, like on the map you can see campfire, and so the big bridge means is a path to go upward, and near the campfire there will be people you can fight, and you can collect their loot by opening their chests. Majority of the game has been like this. I mean, majority of the map as well. As you can see, there's a lot of campfires. Depending on how big it is, you get better loots. And after you collect the loot, there's a cooldown to where the new loot respawns. And majority of the game, we are fighting, we are collecting resources as like this, and exploration, which is looking for new maps. There are the shiny star is a portal, fast travel portal, and given how big it is, the maps is, you will need a lot of fast travel portals. So it would be good to play with your friends instead of solo, so you don't need as much resource to craft these travel portals. When you do things, you will collect the soul points, which is the cyan color 16955 that I have at the top right. So when you die, all your loot, except your equipments, I think like your weapons would stay with you, your armor, your shield would be with you, which is really good. So like your tools, etc., would be all with you, but your materials, it would be gone in a loot box, and you just have to go back to the place you die and then open the box. to retrieve it, which is really good. And the only penalty is you will lose all your soul points. So what does soul point do? You can go to this is a fast travel portal, and we can go to the merchants. These merchants allow, or sorcerers, you can buy things from them using soul points. So there's ingredients, so later in the game you don't have to manually farm for them. There's different merchants, they sell different things. There's artifacts. Haven't really used this other than in one quest they asked for it. These ones, the map would be reviewing 1 point of it on the big map, so then you can head over to the specific place. And I think we already purchased all of it, but it still lets you purchase more. So I don't know. And the runes, it's like a buff. Each one is a buff, and then they're stackable. As you can see, the middle back bracket, the 30%. I think if you have 2, then it would be 60%, etc. And you pick up these randomly in the map. You can buy them with soul points. And so later you don't have to manually farm a lot of things. And the game is really generous regarding repairing weapons. So on the bottom left, you can see my weapon has a red bar. That means it's about to break. It doesn't really break or disappear. It just becomes unusable until you fix it. But don't worry, you don't have to go back to your base to fix it. You just have to press C in the building and then put down your all forge, which is free, by the way, I think. And then you just press G to repair, shift to repair all, and boom, you're done. You don't have to worry about things breaking as much. This is really convenient. In terms of the blessings, these are ways you can spend your skill points when you level up. And this game doesn't really doesn't have a lot of healing. The way you can heal is with the consumables, which you either cook with food or you buy the health potion from the merchant. But it recovers like very little, like I forgot, 100 or something. So obviously if you're really low, you have 2000 health, recovering 100 doesn't do anything. The abilities from the skill tree, for example, there is a healing seed. So this has been really nice. A 10% chance to deploy a seedling. So when you're fighting, there's a chance that you have a little tree on the floor, and it gradually heals you. And later, for the higher level weapons, there's also a healing font, which is really nice. In terms of, so how do I like this game? I like it a lot. I haven't, finished that much yet because our friend was offline. We were just mainly exploring the map, and so we're almost done exploring everything, but we haven't really fight the bosses, which would give you drops to craft the next stations, like potion brewing. That would help heal a lot. And there is different realm. Niflheim, I have no idea what is here. So we are really excited to look into it. And this whole exploring is like progress of 3 days, maybe 2 whole days of 2 or 3 people exploring. And so it's been really fun. And some things that are a bit annoying for the game, the biggest one is regarding the terrain. So one of the big problem is there's a lot of different there's a lot of high grounds. Like you always you're always trying to find the way to get up to a high ground, and sometimes there isn't a way. And I don't know if there's a better way, but one way we came up with was to build stairs, which is you have to craft this previously using the construction station, and then after you build it, then you kind of put it down here, and you go up the stairs and you put it down. So it's like okay. Sometimes it doesn't work. You know, you get stuck on like really little small places, which is really annoying. But so far, this is how we deal with it. I hope there's a better way to go up and down, because everywhere you go, there's gonna be, you know, every like 5-10 seconds, you're gonna be wanting to go up a high ground. And the second thing, which was a little bit annoying for me, was there are camps, right? And there's loot. So usual drops, like for example, if I kill this person, he drops stuff. This is shared between the team, so you know, only one person can take it. But then for treasure chests, everybody has their own instance. So at the beginning, you do want to go loot the treasure chest together. Everybody get to claim some stuff, and later when you're a higher level, you don't need to stick together. You can just go explore your own campfire, because there is so many. You know, each person go one direction. You can go farm your own things. Earlier, maybe when it's harder to kill things, monsters on your own, then it would be nice to stick together. My only complaint is when I stick together, let's say there's a campfire over there. So I'm over here, there's a campfire over here, and let's say we want to go to the campfire like farther up, right? Then it's out of my map range. I don't see it in my mini map. I have to like walk a little bit and then look at it to make sure I can actually go this way in case I get blocked. I think the game did really good of allowing multiple paths, so you know, you eventually go there if you just go in that direction. But so my only complaint was if I have a group of 3 people that are all walking this way into this campfire, and then we're all fighting the 3 people, you know, whoever gets here first is gonna kill everybody, and then the remaining people wouldn't really be participating with the killing. And another problem with this is I think only one person gets the experience. So for fighting, so if you have 2 people fighting 1 soldier, only 1 person gets EXP. And opening chests, whoever opened the chest also gets additional EXP. But the good thing is it's quite easy to catch up with the level. Like I was down or it's behind my friends for 5 or something levels, but then just by me killing the monsters and me opening the chest, do it a couple times, and then I caught up. Or maybe a little bit more than a couple, but you know, I caught up pretty fast. So just be aware of that. If you are strong enough, you can go your separate ways to farm, and then everybody gets items and EXP. But if it's like some places with really big loot box, you might want to tell your friends so they can all get it. And I think so far this is it. You can press T to teleport back. That has a really long cooldown. So that's why we built the shrines instead. And I guess the other only complaint is regarding the ocean. You cannot swim in it for a very long time. So sometimes accidents happen where you think that, oh, I'm gonna jump up here for whatever reason, or you accidentally rode down, then boom, you're in the ocean, you're nowhere near shore, you're gonna swim for 5 seconds and then you're gonna drown. and then your loot is gonna be in the water. It's gonna be marked by the map, but you will respawn, and then you have to come back here and probably build a boat to sail over to pick it up. And the dark patches is the beach, so these are the only places where you can get on shore. Recently we haven't figured out a way to get on to higher ground through the boat. So for example, this area here, I haven't found a way to get on to the island because it's all high ground. But I guess there's this big gate here, which is probably a teleport. It's a pathway to get there somehow. And then, oh yeah, one thing I want. So there's quests where you do some simple things and they give you stuff. We haven't really done that because, first of all, if you, let's say if I accept it, then as you can see, the guy is all the way at the bottom, right? So at the beginning, when you're just in here, in the mainland, you haven't really explored the next island. You cannot return the quest. So we didn't really do that at the beginning, and we ended up like building our own armor thing, so it's fine. So the second cool thing is you actually have a little farm of your own, and then you can plant minerals as well, like stones, and then every time you harvest, let's look at this one, 45 stones. I mean, I have some loot boost. Like for example, I have this one, which is 20% chance to double the loot drop by enemies. I don't know if it's applicable. I think there's also blessing that allow you to double your harvest. Which at first I would think that's not that important, but you know what? I liked it. Just running around to find things, it's time consuming and tedious. And then level 10, you have a horsey, press Z, and you can ride it around. So planting minerals is very nice. You can go buy resource from sorceress. I think the game is really generous in certain aspects, so it makes the experience more enjoyable. I think this main quest is just telling you to fight all the big boss, which is the arena. Other boss are just gonna be in the arena, and then you fight them. They have a lot of health. So far I'm really enjoying it. Let me know if you have any questions or what you're looking for. I think the art is very interesting. It doesn't lag much or at all, basically. And then I think one of the toughest part at the beginning game was healing. Like, you're low after a battle, there's basically nowhere to heal, unless you maybe invest in a blessing where you stand there and it will heal a little bit or something like that, or if you have the rune to generate a healing circle, or the seed that I mentioned before, or drinking the consumable but it doesn't heal that much. So and the other aspect of the game was to build a house or your tower, and then at night when the monsters spawn, you're supposed to defend it. We haven't really look into that because, first of all, it's more fun to explore everywhere else, at least for me, than stuck in one place and you're just here forever. I don't really know how the tower defense mechanism is gonna be. There will be a so if you craft here, these are the main stations. So we still don't have potion brewer, we don't have defense workshop, we don't have artifact altar. So I don't really know. The defense workshop, I'm guessing you can build like turrets or something that will automatically shoot shoot the monster when you're protecting. But the thing is, if I am, you know, somewhere else, like over here, and then at nighttime, is there gonna be monsters that's gonna attack my little house on the mainland? I don't know. And I don't wanna, and I don't plan to fly back every night to try to fight them off. So I'm not sure. And yeah, so you probably want to check out other people's videos regarding building. But right now, what we really use building for is maybe the ground, but mostly the stairs. I guess maybe we can try the wall slope to see if it allow us to go up the wall easier. And yeah, that is basically the game. I mean, we are like really far ahead. As you can see, the power is 600 versus 20 recommended. So we're way OP. It's been really easy. A lot of the additional camps that we explore, the islands, has been really easy. Like all the required battle powers, like only 100 or 200. It's really low. So I guess we're gonna be OP for a while. Maybe until we go into these doors. So we haven't really done much other than just go into caves to fight monster and then get the loot. Like these under gates, haven't used it yet, and this gates here, the beacon, not sure what it does. You just like turn it on or activate it. So we'll see when our friend get on, and then we can. Oh wait, there is more stuff over here. Interesting. Why does it go all the way down? Interesting. I guess there's a little bit over here. So yeah, let me know your comments, questions. I think the battle is really smooth. So it's pretty nice. Thank you.